Blessings, blessings, blessings. Good evening. So, I wanted to come through and talk to y'all about oneness right now. I'm just about to share with y'all what has been revealed to me so far, and if you know, the more awareness you have, the more you learn or know, the more questions you end up having. So, trust me, this is just the beginning of this discussion. Anywho, I am very big on the ego. I love studying the ego. I created a mini course about called Manage the Ego, which is all about my journey through awakening to my ego and just the journey I've been on. I literally just lay out the whole journey that I've been on, and it's one of those courses that will continue to be getting added to, and what I'm about to talk about will also be added to it. But once I fully integrate the understanding and really connect with the energy, I will share it with you all. But the whole thing is like, you know how we say that we're all one? I want to paint a. I wish I had my whiteboard out. I mean, I do have a whiteboard out, but I got something to do real quick. Okay, so you know how like they say that we are all one, right? So I have the image in my mind. So there's this universal mind, and in this universal mind, there's nothing but consciousness. And within this consciousness, within a consciousness, there are two types of consciousness. There's the manifested and the potential, right? And the potential is like it's still is not yet created, but basically it's not manifested, right? So it's not an actual tangible thing yet, right? It's a state of being. It's just pure consciousness. And so in this I'm not going to talk fully about the universal mind, right? But if we think about the universal mind, the I am of it all, right? And within the I am is where all these creations exist. Now, one thing I'm learning is that the creator and the creation is inseparable, right? So that's why you'll often hear me say, I am God, and God is like, I am God, right? And because like, I am God, like God is me, like I am not separate from the creation. It is what it is, right? I am within all that is. I am within the universal mind, right? We exist within the universal mind. And so what's so interesting about this universal mind is all of existence is there, right? And each of us is consciousness, right? Like we are consciousness manifested. And so I have been meditating more, and one of the things I'm seeing through meditation is that like we can expand our consciousness. This is why some people are able to connect with other entities. Some people are able to know about different planets and stuff like that. And listen, if it resonates, it resonates. This is just something to explore and consider. You do not have to believe in it, or think it's true or whatever else. You can just explore it. You can let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear your feedback. I'm gonna come back and share more, but anywho, within this universal mind, there's a manifested consciousness and unmanifested consciousness, which is potential. And in this, right, there are these planets, there are these worlds, these cosmos that exist, and we are within that, somewhere within that, right? And we are consciousness, right? But we are manifested consciousness. And so if we want to connect with other entities or other energies, what we have to do is expand our consciousness to connect with that thing, to expand it to the point that we are it. And it's just so cool when you think about it. For those who meditate, let me know your experience when you are connecting with your higher self. Let me know your experience when you are connecting with your spirit guides. Like, do you feel like you are them, they are you? Because usually, like, when you are expanding your consciousness, you become that thing. Like, you expand into it, and you are able to then connect with it. It's such an interesting experience. Anywho, the whole point I'm trying to make is that we are one with all that is. Like, we are one with all that is. We are within this universal mind, and we have access to everything that is within this universal mind. However, we have to be able to expand our consciousness in order to connect with it. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there because I feel like I should leave it there. And so I know it's kind of like a cliffhanger, but nonetheless, let me know your thoughts about the expansion of your consciousness. I really do feel like I've been like drawing pictures of like what I see and how I'm seeing it, how it all connects, because this is universal mind, but there's so many things within it. Even like you go deeper and deeper within, right? That's when we realize it's us, right? As humans, the human experience, Earth, and all these other like planets or cosmos, or even like the word is escaping me right now. But either way, like everything exists within this universal mind. And every time we think a thought, we can create something. And we are not separate from the creation, and we are not separate. The creation is not separate from the creator. And damn, there's so much I want to say, but I feel like it's not for TikTok, so I'm gonna stop. And let me know your thoughts about expanding your consciousness. For those who meditate, or however you go about expanding your consciousness, let me know what that experience is like for you. Let me know if you've ever like explored so far into consciousness, so far into the void, that you were able to like connect with different things. If you don't feel comfortable talking about it here, I get it. I love y'all. No worries. Just throwing it out there. Let's see how long I love y'all.